Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy SB Waves, and today marks a very, very special day. Today we hit 50 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for letting me hit my first ever milestone on this channel. It means so much to me because I started uploading my first ever videos for real in November, and we're here now at 50 subscribers. And I can't tell you guys how thankful I am to each and every one of you. So to celebrate, we are going to be making my first beat on this channel, and I'm thinking a Xaviersobased type beat because it sort of fits the vibe and the melodies aren't too hard to make. We'll do whatever we want with the plugins, but for now we'll keep the melodies simple. I already got something in my head. We are using FL Studio. I always use FL Studio because Ableton is for weirdos, remember that. And yeah, let's get on with the video. We're gonna start with this arpeggio I created using Expand 2. I'm gonna put this to 11. I always put my melodies at 11 and my drums at 20 because that's how many I plan to use. That's better. I think we'll make that second bit a new melody using the same VST. But for now, let's adjust the attack and the release. So we'll adjust the release, and yeah. For some reason, the effects here with the reverb and the chorus don't seem to work unless you reopen the file. I don't know why. I don't even know why that is. Okay, so we can't have this stretching over, so what we're going to do is shorten these down and increase the release. That should work. Let's increase that. That seems to work. And now we're gonna add Serum. I like using stock sounds for now, get a feel for it, and then I'll use preset banks, if you know what I mean. I've got one and that's it. That you can do so much just with the stock Serum. There's so much you could do with it. Bruh. And you don't have to keep it just 2 bars every time. It's just because right now it's all in one pattern, so gotta keep that in mind. What we could do is just duplicate this, duplicate that again, put that here. And duplicate this again. But we are going to change it up on the second half. Rule of fives. Nope. There we go. And move that down 1. Guys, simple melodies just layered over make good underground beats. Remember that, guys. And for my next plugin, we're gonna add a stylus. There's so many sounds here, it's like, should be illegal that this is free. Let's go with this. Let's add a bit of dissonance but lower the volume on it. I think that should work. In fact, why don't we, on the channel 14, go to Fruity Delay 3 and add a bit of ping pong delay. Lower that and just mess around with this. That adds a bit of texture and complements the rest of the melody. And for my last couple of melodies, we're just going to add small things. I feel like adding another X-band too, because there's a lot of sounds here. Let's go with a pad. We haven't actually got a pad yet. Let's go with bright pad and a square. Oh, that's so Xaviersobased. Oh no. That seems to work. And see if we can reduce the volume of these. That's nice. And the great thing about using these plugins is that since they're so synthy and digital sounding, 808s usually hit. We'll test with something we have in our start. I use these as tests. Could use a bit of mixing, but it works. And let's alter this. Let's add an ooh choir, but low. And for my final plugin, we're going to add Vital. These are all mostly free plugins. I'm going to showcase a lot of like free plugins in my first few beats because I'm just going to say I'm broke. Let's add that. But at a low volume. So let's put it here because I don't think it works. For this slider, we'll just use this volume knob on FL. Oh, hang on. That seems to fit nicely. Add some flavor to the beat. You know what I'm going to do with this one though? I'm going to add a bit crush. This again is a free plugin, but it works so well, you should try it. It's Kilohertz Bitcrush or Bitcrush by Kilohertz or Kilohertz. Definitely try it, guys. Let's lower it to like this. Let's make it there we go. And now here's the important part, guys. We have to mix these sounds together. So what sounds are being drowned out by others? We need to ideally add fruity parametric EQ or any other EQ you have. Or what you could do is, for example, link this, for example, the vital sound we have to the first melody, which is punching through, and lower this knob right here. Already sounds better. We will add EQ though. Take up the low ends for the 808s. Okay, so this sound needs... We could add fresh air to this one, another free plugin. And route this to the main melody. Oh dear. And we're going to split this channel. Sometimes these will just not become full beats, so you gotta keep that in mind. And we could add some gross beat to the end of this and just make the beat, but first we got to add the drums. This is either the fun bit or it's the hard bit, depending on how you see making drums. I have to make a new channel first. I have a hood trap jerk drum kit that literally has Xaviersobased on it, and Cache Paint as well. And there's so many 808s here, but they're not like big boomy 808s. You have to like let them sit in the background. They're stereo 808s in a way. Although some of them are big. Let's add this one. Volume up, and here's the important bit. Turn the attack down, hold up, decay down. Not that it's really useful, but only if you want to add some reverb. We are not going to add reverb, but to make ours punch even more, we're going to go to Mod X here, turn up the decay, turn all these down, and to varying degrees put this meter up. And let's see what that sounds like. Sounds alright. Okay guys, so the key to this beat is an E flat major. So go on the 808, find E, E flat, and let's try it now. They should fit better. But let's add the hi-hats first. You don't need to change the key of hi-hats and snares. You can if you want, but it's not really needed. And from that 4 to the floor, we can add more hi-hats. Add some bounce to it. Let's add a couple rolls. There, that should be a roll. I'm gonna just make this a third step. So I think that'll be cooler. That works. And now we're gonna go to back to 4th beat and just paste this later. We'll keep these low hi-hats for texture, but we'll bring out the sound with an open hat. Let's go to the open hat section. This is the Made in South Korea kit. It's just that all of these drum kits I have are free, so definitely find them if you can. I got these from YouTube videos back when I first started producing, so they all have very similar sounds, but definitely get drum kits that suit your liking, if you know what I mean. Get ones with good risers, good FX, because this has all the basic snares, so you can find this anywhere. But this is like a jerk type snare, so we're going to use this. And that should be simple enough. For now, at least. You've seen some of my previous beats, I just snare spam. Like, I spam all these snares, bro. It's actually a problem. Make sure you turn off loop points for your drums as well. And do the same thing for the 808s for the hi-hats, if that's what you want to do. I mean, keep the reverb on for hi-hats if that's what you want as well, because you want them to sound full, and you don't need to do anything for this. Still gonna do the thing. That seems to work, and let's add one more snare. Oh, that's a good snare. The classic. Nope, too loud. Bruh. So let's load the hi-hats. And let's go crazy with the drums. Let's add some claps. Let's add we could add a snap. Hang on, let's go to do this. And because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna go to the pitch and lower it. Reduce time. There's sometimes the drums will like start with time, and you gotta turn this to 0 because all of the like sounds will sound the same, so you know what I mean. That seems to work. Let's add a clap with an 8 every 8 notes type of melody, and let's change this up. And now the moment you all been waiting for, the open hats. In my opinion, these are like the most important for a jerk beat. Not the 808s, not the snares. These are what make it sound more full. Oh, that's groovy. You don't really need to mix these sounds. They're good as they are, but can if you want to. Again, let's do this. Now, I actually find it really hard to add kicks based on the kicks I have to the 808s. With the 808s, adding kicks can be hard as a beginner producer. So make sure that the quality, first of all, the quality of your kick is really good. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. So I have some of them saved here, like this one. And these drill kicks. You can use a lot of drill sounds in jerk beats. That's what I've been hearing a lot recently, and it just makes it sound even better. Let's add this one for now and move it near to the 808. First things first. Do this with the EQ if the melody is simple and nothing's like cloudy or there isn't like any sounds overlapping over each other. Do this with the kicks if you're a beginner producer. Trust me, it should work. Slightly lower the bass. Move the mid section around here, depending on what your kick sounds like. And play with this tab here. Just small changes like these, and you can also like lower the effects for this. Small changes like these will make all the difference, guys. And with jerk beats, the snare overlaps on the kick and the 808, so make sure everything sounds appropriate to the genre you're making. You don't want to make something and cross over into another. It's just messy, and you're better off trying to make something, then when it's complete, molding it into something else. So we're gonna add, at long last, the 808, guys. The one we added at the start of the video. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, hang on. It's on E flat, so... Alright. It's a bit quiet, so let's go on fruity parametric. And just, because this is going to be the big bassy part of the song, so and Xaviersobased, like, he makes some crazy 808s, some stuff you never heard before, so you can do whatever you want and be experimental with it, and it works. That's how jerk beats work in 2026. So the ending doesn't sound like it sounds good at the end, so let's add something else. What we're going to do here is add a glide. This is common in drill beats, but in an underground, everyone's adding it. Add that again. And let's slightly, like 1% boost this. And what we're going to add next is some voxes, or the crash. We'll add the vox first. Let's add the eh. Bruh. That works. Let's add this at the start. Send our ass home. Yeah, some of these sounds have weird names. It's not even, what? Oh, it's just the 808s, that's all. What we can do here is boost this. Oh, that's why. Ow. We're gonna add the fuck this club up and
fuck this club up.
let's add the you're a jerk. And what we're gonna do is this and this. No, not here. That's too much. Let's remove this sound, and instead, what we're gonna do is add this like add this sound to the main beat, like that, to the song section. Let's go with the crash. How could I forget? Mind you, this whole beat is down 100 cents or 1 semitone. This is what it sounds like normally. Obviously doesn't sound as good, so you can play with this as well. Using just like 200 or just like 2 semitones, 1 semitone. You don't need to go in between. Negative 1 semitone should work, so we'll keep it at that. And you can just add some color. You could add random color like this. Okay guys, this is what the full beat sounds like right now. Okay, what we're gonna do is add some other sounds and gross beat. What gross beat is basically it allows you to add delay effects and not delay, stutter effects to the beat, and just like it's just Bruh. Okay guys, so I added some gross beat presets on the master mix. So I set them to 0 for the beginning. So this is the stutter preset for the beat drop, and this is a tremolo effect just to make it sound better. And then I added the other Vox onto the main beat, some more crashes, my tag, and some more claps and sound effects. This is what it should sound like. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for 50 subs. I will be making more of these videos in the future. This is just the first. Let me know in the comments other artists in the underground or mainstream artists you want me to replicate. I will be responding. And yeah guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.